I survived the maze experiment. The Dutch are testing me with this maze. They're mad at me because of all the things I've said, like, I found out they have two names. This country actually has two separate names, the Netherlands and Holland. I don't think that's fair that they get two names. No other country gets two entirely separate names. I mean, the USA is the United States of America, and we go by the US and America, but it's all part of one big name. But the Netherlands and Holland are two separate names completely, and what do you call them? Netherlands? Holland? I don't know.
And like magic, here we are in central Amsterdam, and this is Central Station, the train station. Some people call Amsterdam the Venice of the North because of all of the canals and the waterways. Now this is the Mississippi River you're looking at. The Mississippi connects Amsterdam to New Orleans. Oh wait, I'm being told I'm a little bit off. Alright, well just ignore that Mississippi part, but it's a pretty city either way you look at it. Also, people are allowed to have sex and do all kinds of crazy activities anywhere in the city. Anything goes in this town, and so of course my mistresses and I will be partaking in several orgies here in the main square. Now because this is a family show, I'm going to be changing the name of Amsterdam to Amsterdarn, because I don't think any city should have a swear word in it. It's just disgusting. We're trying to raise our children in America the right way. So let's all call it Amsterdarn from now on. Are y'all with me on that? I knew you would be. There is a famous church. I don't know what the hell it's called, but it's charming at the end of the canal there. You see all kinds of nice viewpoints throughout the city of churches and canals and bicycles and sex orgies.
P.A.RODY here. I'm in Europe, making a stand against the European Union. You're just too powerful. The European Union has to be stopped, because, as you know, the United States is superior. It's the superpower. So I've come here to take down the European Union.
Here we are, walking innocently enough directly into the red light district of Amsterdam, where all the action is. Now, this is the Gary Busey Sexual Addiction Wax Figure Museum. Now, that left me pretty damn shaken, so I'm walking to some other erotic shops. And many people think the red light district is owned and operated by the Netherlands government, but it's not. It's actually owned by Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Chuck Norris. When Planet Hollywood fell to pieces, they needed to put their money into something, so they come on over here and fulfill their sexual fantasies with all kinds of freaky people. Now, there's the little Billy Barty mobile, and it gets great gas mileage.
P.A.RODY here in Amsterdam. Used to be called Hamsterdam with an H, because hamsters are the ones that started the city. That's right. They built up all these dams in the river, and it forced all these canals to be created. Flooded people out of house and home.
The Dick Cheney Sadism and Torture Chamber Museum is right around the corner. George W. Bush spent most of his college years here. The whole time he was supposed to be serving his country as a pilot in Vietnam, he was actually partying. He was in a coke-filled haze. Now there's the new skyline of Amsterdam. And right here is my rental car. Now the Anne Frank Museum is also a beloved landmark here in Amsterdam. But because the line is so long, I'm going to take you to the Cindy Brady house instead, where she was forced to live for several years in the attic when Marcia and Jan threatened to deport her to a concentration camp.
Guard rooster. We have to teach Holland/Netherlands a lesson and make them stop. We'll get a big embargo going against them, a naval blockade, whatever it takes. Build a huge maze around the country. See what they think of that. Where they'll get lost forever and ever until they get rid of one of those names.
This is the Roy Scheider Memorial Pier to honor the late great Roy Scheider. Water is the enemy. You should be afraid to go in the water. Here in the Netherlands, they have to keep building more dikes and dams and do all they can to keep it from flooding their entire country.
Bremen, Germany behind me. In northern Germany.
Because I'm feeling so charitable, I'm giving you a bonus country. Germany. Isn't that sweet of me? This is Bremen, Germany, which is just a few hours north of Amsterdam. Bremen is one of the best preserved historic cities in the country of Germany. And also, I have several Nazi mistresses here. They like to play all kinds of psychosexual games with me when I go to their hotel suites. So wish me luck as I partake in the pleasure of Bremen, Germany. But for something a little deeper, I want a real relationship with a real woman, so I'm going to be stealing Katie Holmes away from Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is not allowed in Germany anymore since they kicked him out of Berlin a few months ago. Katie Holmes will be my sweet lover.